was fine. So if you stay over on this side, then we're good. Okay?
You know what? I've been doing this a very long time. And the other Katie, you know what I mean? The last 2 weeks, were you here the last 2 weeks?
I was, yeah.
Okay, there's a whole bunch of people that dance up here.
I know, but when there's
And I checked with Katie first, and she said this was fine.
She's not here, but you know what? When there's a bunch of other people out here dancing,
There ain't no one else up here right now.
It's different when it's the kind of band where everybody's dancing, but when everybody's sitting and just watching the show.
Do you know who started these people up here dancing? Right here. I did.
Well, I've asked you.
And I'm not doing anybody any harm because this is what I like to do.
You're not, as long as you're over here. I'm fine with it. If you're going to be over there, it's not okay with me.
Who are you?
My name's Amanda.
Amanda, because I check with, the people that run this thing, you know what I mean, long before I ever do this stuff.
Well, I run this thing, and Kate's not here today.
Kate's the one that I deal with, and what's his name? The main boss of the whole place up here. The guy, remember him?
Brent?
I don't know what's his name,
I
but
don't know which one you mean, but
he runs the whole museum thing.
that's his name's Brent.
Right.
I've never met him.
I know him, yes.
Well, anyway, I'm fine with you being over here. This is fine, okay? Because then people can still have a clear view
Because
if they want to
you
take their
want to
pictures
know
or
something?
whatever.
I've been doing this a long time, and I've never had a problem here. And I've been doing this up here for probably 9 years, and this is the first time I ever had a problem. Do you know what I mean?
And as long as,
I'm enjoying myself. I'm not hurting anybody.
you know what, you were blocking some
And do you
people's
want to know
views by being
something?
right in the middle.
There's a little bit of a message in what I do. It's called treat everybody equal, and everybody's beautiful, and everybody should get along together.
I agree with you, and you know what?
That's what the message is.
And that's a fantastic, it's a beautiful message. In this room, when everybody's sitting and watching what's up here, you cannot be in the middle of the room in front of the lead singer. You're in everybody's.
You know what?
line.
I'm going to bring a thing of the last time I was here. Were you in here the last time?
Was I in here?
That's right.
For a little bit. I don't know if I was in here when you.
Did
were
you
in.
see all of the people up here?
It's different when it's the kind of band when everybody's dancing, because then you're part of that.
I'm the one that
crowd.
started the dancing.
I believe you. This isn't that kind of band, though. This isn't the same kind of music.
You know what? That's crazy because, you know what? I'm going to give you a lesson in music right now. The music of life, everybody should dance to it. I don't care if it's ballet, I don't care if it's what it is. Everybody should dance to the music of life because there's a lot more to life than you ever realize. And you'll realize that when you lose your mom and your dad, you know what I mean? And you have 100 people a week coming up to you with cancer saying, they wish that I could cure them, you know what I mean? And I sit there and cry. Then you'll realize the meaning. There's a whole lot more meaning to life than what you think. And I want to sit down with me one day and listen to me. And what I do and what I talk about. Because I lost my mom, you know what I mean? I've seen her suffer for 10 years of my life. Do you know what I mean?
No,
And she died, And I tried to kill myself.
That's.
And do you know what a near-death experience is?
I've not had one, but I know.
I tried
what
to
it
kill
is.
myself. I went to hell, and I had an experience at the end of that. You know what I mean? My mom told me to come back and share the message of life with people, and this is how I do it. Do you know what I mean?
And you can do it. You just have to do it.
And if there's somebody that takes a little bit more away from this than just that song, with the message that I'm given, that's the reason I'm here. I want somebody to find the Lord, so to speak. You know what I mean? I want somebody to go away from here with realizing what the meaning of life really is. And trust me, you haven't seen the meaning of life, have you?
I'll trust you. I probably haven't.
You haven't died.
I have not.
I died 4 minutes and 20 seconds. And I went to the other side, so to speak. You ever heard of anybody doing that?
I've heard of it. I've never met anybody who has.
I had a 7-day experience. And it's on the internet right now.
Is it?
And I died, I went to hell, I saw Jesus, I saw the whole thing. I saw the meaning of life, and trust me, there ain't nothing here in this building or any place in this world to ever compare to it. The meaning of life itself. That's what I'm trying to share with people. And I do that through music. And I've had so much problems with so many people in so many different places that I almost quit this. Do you know that? Do you know why I'm here and why I still do this though? Do you know why? Because I'm not going to let Mom down. I'm not going to let the Maker down. That's why I do this.
It's good to have your convictions.
And I haven't been well lately. Do you know that? I mean, but that's the reason I'm sharing the meaning of life with people. So you know what? That's a little bit more meaningful. Do you know what I mean? I wish I could.
I'm happy to have you do it. You just have to do it.
I wish that I could You know, I could get you to know the message more than this. You know what I mean? I write poetry. Do you know that?
I didn't know that. I don't think you told me that.
I write some of the best poetry there is. It's all about life. It's all about, when I read poetry, you know what I mean? It's as if you're there.
Yeah.
I want somebody to listen to that. You know what I mean? I want somebody to realize what today really means, because you want to know something? You can't get today back again.
No, you're right about that.
You miss out on today, you don't get to rerun it.
You're right.
You don't get to do this again. I mean, once you lose your mom and dad, if your mom and dad's still alive, once you lose your mom and dad and everything, there's no bringing them back. There's no rerunning this. This is what I try to do. This is what I do. This is why I go to so many things. I mean, I've had a lot of problems with people, but I'm still here.
Well, we're happy to have you here.
I've never had any problems here.
No, and as long as we can
So I talked to the main people, you know, long years ago before I ever did this, you know?
find a way for it to work for you and to work for everybody else, then we're good. So
Because,
that's why if you're
right,
here, it's great.
like I said, I started, the only reason there ain't a whole lot of people up here today is because there ain't nobody here at this thing today.
Well, it's Easter weekend. It's
Right, you see, I've been doing this about 14 years, and either there's going to be a whole bunch of people here today or nobody here today, because the holidays and all that. There really isn't even anybody here today.
spring break for WashU, I think, too.
That's the reason. If there was a whole bunch of people here, I know that band, you know what I mean?
Have you heard them before?
Yes, I have. Been to events, I've even been here with them before.
Have you? Have they
And
been here before?
yes, and there's people that dance up here other than me. The only reason they're not doing it today is because there ain't nobody here today. Trust me, I've checked this stuff out.
All right. I hear you.
But I wish for somebody to take away, you know what, you could be diagnosed with cancer tomorrow. Do you know that?
I could. It's
You
very-
could walk out this door tonight, and I'll tell you something, never leave somebody mad.
take life for granted.
Do you know that? Never leave anybody mad, because you might not get the chance to apologize.
That's good advice. Very good advice.
That's very good advice. I should know. There's things I never got to tell my mom.
Yeah. It's too bad.
Every day I spend, I wished I had.
I'm sure.
And I spend the rest of my time trying to share the meaning with people and tell them, please don't discriminate against people. Don't hate people because of their color. Don't hate people because of who they are. And sometimes before you judge somebody, you know what I mean, no matter what they are, sit down and listen to them for a change. Because I never judge anybody. I never listen to hype. I always sit down and get to know what they're like.
Good thing to do. I agree with you on that.
Right. Because a lot of people, they just sit down with me, you know what I mean? There's a lot more. That's the reason I'm up here doing this. I want somebody to come up to me and ask me spots this, because that's where the message is. I am charged by the Lord Jesus with the message. And I share it with the world, you know? And please, please, please don't miss out on life. That's what I'm about. You might want to look some of my stuff up.
All right. I can do
They
that.
say I got more on the internet than anybody in the world.
Really?
I don't know if it's true or not.
Sounds like a lot.
Yep.
All right.
All right, I need
They're
to
gonna
take
come
my
back
break.
on. They're going to come back on in a few minutes.
Yes, I know how it works.